Hi my beautiful Geminis, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be your December the 6th until the 13th. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So for those of you guys that are new, welcome, and those of you that are returning, I'm so glad to have you. If you are new and you haven't yet subscribed, feel free to subscribe, as that is always greatly appreciated. Those of you following me on my Instagram, Facebook, which the links are down below, or subscribe to me on here, you're entered automatically in the giveaway for the 15-minute reading at the end of the month. And for personal readings, the link is in the description box below. The 2020 forecast and horoscopes are only going to be available until the 15th of this month if you're purchasing them for the 6 or the 12-month options. So that is in the description box below. And yeah, I think that's all I have for you, so let me just get started. For your extended, the link is down below. The questions I will be asking are: how does your person feel about you? What is your person hiding? What are their true intentions? What do you need to know? What else did I ask? What do you need to know? What's hidden? What do they want you to know? And then instead of asking what their favorite thing about you and what their true intentions were, I dug a little bit deeper into the situation, because this was a pretty intense reading. This is definitely, if you are having second doubts about somebody and you're having a hard time trusting your intuition, knowing whether or not you can trust this person, and if you think that there's something being hidden in your relationship, then I would definitely watch the extended. It will bring you a lot of clarity. But if you are, completely 100% happy in your relationship, things are going wonderful, and you have no doubts, then the extended is not going to be for you. All right, guys. So let's see. Show me what Geminis need to see for this week ahead, please. What messages can we get for Geminis? The Queen of Cups. The Knight of Swords. The Page of Swords. Right away, I'm getting that you guys are going to be, spending a lot of time with your family this week. Spending a lot of time, some of you, with your mothers, especially if you've recently gotten out of, especially if you've recently gotten out of a relationship. There's a lot of feminine energy surrounding you guys here, and I definitely sense that you guys have this nurturing energy, this nurturing effect. Some of you guys are going to want to be, thinking about having children. Some of you guys are just going to be wanting to be around children, and being around children is going to be something that is going to be very healing to you and the children that you are surrounded by. I sense that you guys are focusing on yourself, falling in love with yourself, and being, being who it is that you are, not being afraid to be who it is that you intuitively want to be, and not, changing anything about yourself in any way to make any other person happy. It's like you've done that, you've spent time doing that, you've done that in the past, and I just sense that a lot of you guys are over it. Like there's something in your life that has recently ended, or something that you went through that made you, realize that life is too short and you just need to live and be who you are now before it's too late. I am getting this energy that there is somebody watching you go through some sort of transformation. This could have been somebody that you have left behind recently, somebody that might have done something to you, could have betrayed you, or just somebody that you just didn't have, you didn't really feel like they were somebody that you wanted to have in your life. And maybe you didn't know why, but you just kind of, separated yourself from this person. And I am sensing here that this person is going to be rushing back into you this week here. There's somebody that you guys might have cut off, or this person might have cut you off, but I sense this person is coming back. There's somebody rushing in towards you. There's somebody here that was lurking in the backgrounds here, trying to figure out what it is that you're up to, because while you're in this Queen of Cups energy, I don't sense that you're really on social media. Like some of you guys might have taken a break, taken a cleanse from social media, and you're just focusing on yourself and your inner self, your healing here. So it's like you may not be so active on your social media, and this person may be wondering like why, what it is that you're doing if they can't see it from other ways, because this is somebody I'm not sensing is in your life currently. Or there's somebody that just noticed a change about you here, but I definitely sense that somebody is trying to see what it is you're doing here. And this person may find something that they don't like, and that may be why they come rushing back in here. Others of you, this is somebody that's trying to be that is trying to access you. You know, for some of you, this could be that you've blocked somebody and they're about to find out by, you know, searching up your name, and then they find out that they can't find you. So then they're going to come rushing in to actually meet you if they can't access you through social media. I really feel like this is something that's going to catch you off guard a little bit here. For some of you, this is somebody from your past and you're not expecting, you know, them. You probably thought that they'd forgotten about you. And you're going to be really surprised here, but I'm sensing like this is somebody that can't get you off their mind. This is somebody that's tried to get you off their mind. It's almost like I'm even sensing like this person got to the point where they're like, okay, I'll only check, you know, their Facebook once a week from now on, or I'll only check once a day, because like at one point this is somebody that was constantly refreshing your pages to see what it is that you were doing, what it is that you were up to. Some of you might have gotten out of a relationship at one point and just kind of snapped. And, you know, as soon as you got out of that relationship, that person was almost like, it was like they were dead to you. And they were kind of like, how is that possible? You know, whether this person had hurt you or not, when you were done, you were done. And for some of you, it's because you were in that relationship or that situation for longer than you needed to, and you were trying to get out for a while. So you had time to, you know, prepare yourself. And for others of you, that's just how you are. When you're done with somebody, you're done with somebody. Let's see. Well, no, yeah, we have the Eight of Swords here. So with this energy, I am definitely sensing, like, I feel like this is a person that you're dealing with, or the person that, you know, has left, the person from the past. I definitely sense like they're all up in their head. They have a lot of anxiety here. Some of you, this person has sleepless nights. It's almost like for some of you, this person didn't realize, you know, they weren't treating you right when they were with you. They weren't, you know, it's like, but when they were trying to get you, they were the most charming, sweetest person ever. And then as soon as, you know, and this could be vice versa, so, you know, take it how it resonates. This could be, you know, for the cross watchers even, but it's like they were everything and just so, you know, they made you smile, they made you feel like a kid in the beginning, everything was perfect, and then you realize like it was just all talk. This is somebody that was just all talk, and I feel like they have a lot of anxiety, right? Because I feel like the reason why they were all talk is because they didn't, you know, they went into this pretty much giving you false hope about what they had intended to have happen, or actually didn't even tell you about their intentions, but their actions and their words might have made, their words might have made you, you know, assume certain things. But after this person got to know you, the funny thing is they fell for you. But I think it was too late. I think as they were realizing that they had fallen for you, because I think this person might have not I don't think this person has felt the way that they felt for you with anybody else. So either it scared them and it made them close up, or they just, you know, didn't even realize until it was kind of too late. Because it's like as they realized that they were falling for you, or that they had already fallen for you, you were already walking out the door. You're already standing up for yourself, realizing that you deserve better, you know. We have the Chariot here. I definitely sense that, you know, there is this sense of you guys going through this huge shift and you guys really evolving. And for a lot of you, this really has to do with, you know, realizing your worth and standing up for yourself, and the fact that you are standing up for yourself and what it is that you want for your life, and realizing what you deserve, and you're putting that out there, right? You're telling the universe, like, don't send me this type of person, right? If they're going to send you that type of person, you're going to throw it right back out there, right? Because that's not the energy you want. You're not going to sit there and, you know, be with this person even though they don't make you happy, and maybe you've been like that for a while. Maybe you've been like that your whole life and you're only now realizing, you know. So it's like, because of this, I feel like you guys are being lifted to this higher version of yourself. There's a lot of transformation, a lot of movement, and a lot of direction, you know, knowing your direction, having your direction be revealed towards you. And for some of you, this is huge career changes that you're going to make. Others of you are wanting to travel. You're wanting to expand your mindset. You're wanting to expand your view. You feel like traveling will really, you know, create, like, I think some of you feel like traveling is going to spark something inside of you, and I do see that it is possible here. Some of you guys may be deciding that you want to live in another, you know, country. It's like you're not only not holding back and, you know, putting out there what it is that you deserve and pushing anything that you don't deserve back, but it's also like you're living this life where it's like you're not afraid to go for the things that you truly want. So what it is, is your dream life. If that's that you want to move to Europe, then you're going to be getting ready to move to Europe. You're going to realize that these things aren't huge dreams. Like, yes, they're big dreams, but it's not a huge process to get to them. You really just have to write down a plan and, you know, put down those steps to get there, and then eventually you're going to get there. And I see that's what you're doing here. And it's like, this is so beautiful. Like, look at this woman, you know, this is such a beautiful, determined energy here. I feel like you guys are coming into some balance here. Like, what I'm sensing this is self-love. And even if you're in a relationship, like, this is just self-love. This is like learning to love yourself, you know, allowing your fears to fade away. And, you know, the funny thing is that this is actually realizing that your fears are just fears. When fears come into our mind, you know, sometimes it takes us forever to realize that it's a fear. Sometimes we don't know why we're feeling, you know, the way that we're feeling. But what I sense here is, like, you guys, when fear comes into your mind, you're instantly going to be like, oh, that's just fear. Oh, that's just fear. And you're just going to keep going. You're just going to keep on going because you see. And the thing is, when we see our path, when we see where we're going, it's hard. It's very hard to get us to steer from that path. But when we don't know what our path is, when we don't know what our next step is and where we're going, that's when, you know, we get distracted. This gets in the way, that gets in the way, because we really don't have a plan, right? So some of you guys might not have a plan, and you guys are going to be starting to create a plan for yourself here. I do sense that if you have always wanted to travel and you've never traveled before, or you've been wanting to take a vacation for a while and you haven't, like, this is the time to, even if, you know, you can't start saving for that vacation for the next couple months, write it down, you know, plan that vacation, get inspired, you know, don't just say that you want to have a vacation, start planning it, start getting it down on paper, start doing things that are going to inspire you to save, you know, when it is time to save, or to save right away, even if it's just, you know, you're saving $5 until, you know, you can save more. But have something set into place, right? So that it's not something that you want to happen, but something that you're currently on the process to creating, to making happen. All right, messages for Geminis. The Three of Wands, the Six of Swords, yeah. The High Priestess. I really feel like you guys, if you guys travel, like, I really feel like there's some sort of awakening, that something that's going to happen through traveling that's really going to be so beneficial for you guys here. The Three of Wands, this is all about your ships coming in here. This is the energy, you know, where some of you guys are going to be going through an awakening on your own, and you're going to be realizing your plan. You're going to be waking up to whatever it is that is your plan. In her hand, she's holding a little globe, and that globe, you know, brings out those two rays of light. And I think that's hope. I think this is giving some of you guys hope. This is giving some of you guys the hope that you need, the hope and the faith that you need to push through, the hope and the faith that you need to, you know, get what it is that you truly want, because you guys are realizing what it is that you truly want here. I really, really love this energy. Your ships are coming in, guys, and you guys can see it. If you're at a point right now where you're listening to me and you're like, what is this girl talking about? You know, I don't even know what my life is going to look like a week from now. Well, you know, these readings, your actions always determine your outcome, right? And the thing is there's sometimes when you'll watch a reading and something will happen and you'll be like, oh no, that's not going to happen to me. And then it happens to you and you're like, you know, you could have done something to change that. Just like the good things that happen, you can do things to change those things, right? Because you ultimately are the one that creates your destiny. You are the one that, you know, builds the life that you want for yourself, right? This is just showing you things that you can avoid, or how you can, you know, get the things that you want a little bit quicker, right? Also, mainly just learning how to trust your intuition, right? So I feel like you have this insight here. Some of you might have gotten some sort of insight through this reading. Others of you, you are tapping into some sort of psychic ability. For some of you, with this High Priestess card, that is a very, very spiritual card here. You are coming into some sort of knowing here. Others of you, this is going along. Okay, others of you here, what I'm sensing this is you're about to either tap in where you're going to be getting some sort of vision, because for some of you this is like a vision. Some of you this is something that's going to be coming to you in your dreams, and others of you this is something that you may find out by a reader here. But there is some sort of information, some sort of secret, something that was being hidden from you that is going to be expressed to you or revealed to you. There's some sort of revelation here, and this is going to push you forward. If you are currently hearing this reading but you're still in this, you are the one in this Eight of Swords situation, you are the one feeling stuck and unsure what to do after all of these things have happened, and you're not sure about your direction, and then there is some sort of enlightenment about something, a revelation here that is coming to you here, something that was hidden, and this is ultimately going to push you forward into moving forward on your own here, moving forward to a direction that you want. Some of you, this is moving towards a destination that you've always wanted to go to, traveling, the Six of Swords, right? But you guys are going to be, it's like some of you, what I'm sensing is like you're going to be stripped down. All those emotions and these things that you were holding in, that you were carrying in, that you were, some people are afraid to say certain things because they feel like if they say them, then they become reality, right? Or some people have such big fears regarding things that they can't even say them out loud. They can't even talk about them. You guys may be coming into some sort of, going through some sort of process, some sort of transition where all of those things are being, you know, thrown at you, and you're going to have to sit in your own emotional bath of all these things that you've been holding back. And then once you do that, you're going to get comfortable in that emotional bath, and you're going to realize like, hey, it's not so bad, you know, and you're going to start taking these things and making ways that you can, you know, if they're fears, remove these fears, making ways that you can take action towards these things, and realizing that when things come up, you can deal with them. You can feel what you need to feel. You know, you can say what you need to say. You don't need to hold back anymore. So it's like that's this huge awakening. And for some of you, this is like you guys are like in your 40s, 50s, 60s, and you're, you know, coming to this realization now. And some of you may feel like, why would this happen to me now, you know, but I feel like this is happening all at this exact time for a reason. I feel like this reading isn't going to resonate with all of you guys, but I definitely feel like this is happening in this time for a reason, right? Like, there is so much ahead of you. It doesn't matter what age you are, you have so much ahead of you. And for some of you, it's like this is so deep to the point where it's like you're not going to feel like you start living, like you've officially started living, until you go through what it is that you're going through this week. It's like you're not going to feel like you were alive that whole time, because something so powerful, this powerful transformation is coming for you guys. All right, I'm going to pull you guys some of the universe has your back oracles. So what other messages can we get for Geminis, please? We have, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. And then we have the universe works fast when I'm having fun. Ooh, I don't think this one's going to show. Some of you need to remember that even though you're, you know, you may not be in the greatest position, or you're getting out of, you know, you're going through a transformation that's taking you from a bad place to a good place, you know, take it day by day. Even though things aren't perfect, you can still have fun. You can still live in this lighthearted energy. Take it day by day. I find when I myself make a huge list of what I need to do, it stresses me out even more. So the best thing to do is just work on one thing at a time, you know, work on one thing at a time and still try to feel good in little ways that you can, whether it's, you know, taking some time to listen to music, or, you know, some of you are just so stressed and maybe you need to get a massage, you know. Some of you guys have been hurt by somebody and you've been blocking yourself from, you know, even being with somebody in an intimate way, in a casual way. And if that's the case, then maybe you have a lot of pent-up energy that you need to release. So maybe you don't, you know, maybe you're not ready to find somebody else, but maybe you need to put in some self-love and like love yourself, focus on loving yourself. Remember that anything that you can get or that you think you need to get from somebody, you can absolutely 100% get from yourself. And when you do, it's going to be so much better. It's going to be so much better. It will be so much better, because I truly don't feel like we're ever complete. I feel like we complete ourselves. Like, I don't think we're ever complete until we're at a place where we're completely okay and happy to be alone and to not feel like we need anybody to make us, you know, to fill in any blank for us, right? All right. And I think that's what the process that you guys are going through. And for some of you, this is a process that you're going through, and it's coming from somebody that you thought you were going to be with forever. So it's really going to put you through a lot. But I'm telling you, at the end of this, I really sense that this is aligning you to get into a place to where you truly can accept and give love, and a good, freeing kind of love, right? So in every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me towards right-minded thinking and the energy of love. And then when I lean towards love, I am led. And then I'm going to pull you guys some romance angels. Also, if you're having a hard time, you know, stepping away from a situation, then I definitely would, you know, recommend getting the extended. We have healing. Imagine yourself in a bed being surrounded by light and feeling your being surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. We have only time will tell. And we have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And absolutely, you know, when you feel like you're stuck in a situation, you know, with this Eight of Swords energy, feeling stuck, then nothing can transform, whether you feel stuck with something good or something bad. You know, sometimes good things happen and we're just kind of like shocked that we can't even take action towards it. But you're not going to be creating more good, right? And you're only going to be creating more bad if you stay stuck in a bad situation. So you have to go with the change. Sometimes it's uncomfortable, but it's always for our better. It's always to help us grow. And we don't realize it when we're going through it, because we can't see the bigger picture. That's the thing. And I think that's why some people go to readers sometimes, because I think as a reader, you can see the bigger picture. You can see everything, you know, because you're getting answers from, you know, people that can see, people and energy, that can see everything, that can see that bigger picture, right? And sometimes we just don't see the bigger picture, or we're not aware of the bigger picture, or what we think is the bigger picture isn't actually the bigger picture, right? So I feel like there's just this energy where you're going to really be transforming and able to trust yourself a lot more. But that being said, if you want to follow me to the other side for the extended, the link is down in the description box below. Information for personal readings is down below as well, and for my Instagram and Facebook. I hope you guys have a beautiful week, and I will see you guys next week, all right?